Sis and Ted, a whole lot of talk about a whole lot of nothing, nothing. Sis and Ted, a whole lot of talk about a whole lot of nothing.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, man, how are you?
Well, this was the last time I sat through the most stressful test that I'll ever not take.
Okay.
It sounds like a puzzle, so I'll just jump to
It does.
I'll just jump to the end.
Is it
with
the ACT, the SAT?
the DMV.
Oh, I knew it was one of those three acronyms.
So all 5 of the Marks family members are now officially licensed. Oscar sat.
Woohoo!
He
Mazel
was a
tov.
little delayed in getting his driver's license, but he got it. And not only did he pass, he got a perfect score.
Wow.
Yeah, the woman at the DMV who, when we were checking out and she was printing out his temporary license, she's like, "Wow, you got a perfect score. I rarely see that." And then I said to her, "He's my last child to get their license. Do I get anything? Is there a sticker? Is there a
Can you find a
lollipop?"
chair and raise me in it? Do you have any white napkins?
And the only thing I did get from her was a look. No, she also gave me a laugh and a look. That's all I needed.
Hey, that's all you need. That's all you need. Yeah, one of those is serious currency for you, so you're good.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he did. It was so nerve-wracking though, because I don't know if they do this in the state of Tennessee, but in Georgia during COVID, and we've talked about this years ago, when Murray got his license, I had to sit in the car with him and they put in a camera that looks at you and looks at the road.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they're still doing this. They did it for Ruby, they did it for Oscar, and they go over the list of things that are automatic failures, and one of them is an overbearing parent.
Right. I remember you
It's like if
you were trying to like mentally tell Murray where to turn or to stop.
No, he was
that's
like
so
she
funny.
tried to trick him, and I was like, "Oh." Yeah, but I didn't have to do that with Oscar. And also the driving instructors were a lot more specific with things. They'd be like, "When you get to that stop sign, make a right."
Oh,
And she'd
okay.
basically, and Murray's was like, "Make a left, make a right, make a left," and wouldn't be like,
Wait,
"Make."
so they're not in the car with him? Only you're in
No,
the car with him?
it's like voice of God is guiding you through this
That is
driver's
crazy.
test.
Well, it's like they get used to a GPS system, right? Or listening to their
Yes,
ways tell them
yeah.
where to go.
But Oscar was so smart because he kept on like repeating back what she said just to make sure he understood
That's
what she
smart.
was saying. And
Yeah.
and he did that on his own. And then I had to kind of get zen and pretend like I wasn't there, because
There
sometimes
is no way. There
there
is
is-
no way I could do that.
Oh
I
my
know
I-
myself well enough there. That is
That's-
torture.
yeah, I had to. So it almost failed. Like the first time, like she's like, so the part you pull into a parking space to begin with, and they check your car to make sure all the clickers and stuff like that work. And they're those angled parking spaces. So when you pull out, it's a one way, right? And she
Right.
said, "Okay, I need you to pull out and go up there and make a left." And so then he immediately got confused about where to pull out, and so I started just to repeat what she said, not tell him what to do. Then I was like, "Oh my God, I'm already doing it." And
He's going to fail and he hasn't
and
even pulled out
I
of the
know,
parking lot.
and
Right.
I'm the reason. So then I was just in the middle of the sentence, I was just like, "Oh," and I like kept my lips sealed so tight, and I had to sit on my hands, and I was good. I behaved.
I give you credit. I think you passed a harder test than Oscar, honestly.
Thank you.
I don't know if I
Thank
could
you.
do that. I just don't think. Alan's listening to this right now and he's going, I know you couldn't do that. You can't keep your mouth shut for 4 seconds when there's
Well,
no test.
This is
So-
why they should give out the sticker, but at the beginning of the test for me to put over my mouth. I need like
That's exactly it.
right? We need like mouth tape, mom mouth tape to keep from like inserting anything. But also, I'm very expressive. You know, like sometimes I make noises and I can't help myself. So I was
Yeah.
it was really a moment of zen for me.
If the DMV was smart, they would actually like create an Instagram page where they showed videos of parents' reactions while the kid's taking the test, because I would totally watch that. I would watch just videos, like real life videos of parents trying not to
Or
like show
yes,
their kids what to do or tell them what to do.
it's like at it's like at Six Flags. It's like at Six Flags when you go on a ride, and at the end
Yeah,
you can get like the picture of the like halfway through going down the roller coaster or doing the loop de loo, and everyone's like, ah, right? It's that's what they
right.
should do. But also, like, I would pay extra for the video of the test, right? Of the side by
Yeah.
side, and then my reactions and his reactions, and although I think I'd probably ham it up for the camera, that'd be kind of hard.
Yeah. I love, though, this is another example of how, not that I wish a global pandemic on anybody or anyone ever again, but when you look at, at least some of the positive that came out of COVID, like people are able to work remote or hybrid jobs. We've got
There's
more efficiency with
innovation.
Zoom that you
Yeah.
can, right? Like now, like if school's canceled, the kids can still go to class because they've got video access, things like that. But this is another efficiency that came out of the pandemic where if you had asked people to create this, right, and in a time where you couldn't imagine not being in person for everything, they would have said no, can't be done. And then, necessity is the mother of invention, so it
Yes.
happened, and I love stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's people do Zoom meetings, and the work from home opportunities are all because of COVID, although a lot of those are going away, but they're still
Yeah,
there. I
yeah,
still, but, Zoom, I think will always be the same for me, which is I prefer my Zooms like my mimosas,
light on the orange juice.
bottomless. I, I'm not wearing pants right now.
TMI,
I'm
TMI.
just kidding. I did put on pants because my podcast studio is I have to traverse the backyard to get to the top of the garage, and it is 2 degrees outside. It is
Yeah,
not. I'm not okay. I don't know how we survived being in Boston for 4 years, and I lived in New York, you lived in Chicago. Like, those are some of the
yeah,
coldest places in the United States. I mean, they're colder, but it is so
right.
cold. And Murray, he gets cold in North Carolina, and I'm like, "Let me send you some cuddle duds." And he's like, "I don't know what cuddle duds are, but that sounds like something I don't want to wear." And I'm like, "Just like it's Long John's." And I think it's like they like Parisian, which is a regional department store that used to exist that our mom worked for, but I think that was like something that Parisian sold were cuddle duds.
Totally.
And it's like the name brand, but mommy would be like, "Let me send you some cuddle duds." And
You need some cuddle duds. Do people still wear long underwear? Is that still a thing?
it's got to be a thing. The cold is still a thing. How would long underwear
I
disappear?
know. Well, I think they have it, but maybe it's so advanced that now the technology, or maybe they call it something different.
The
Because I know you
jean
layer
thing.
up like when you
Yeah.
do winter sports, and you've got to wear that base layer. But I'm not sure. Is it? I don't know if it's still called long underwear. I still call it long underwear.
Or
I
long
also picture
johns.
long underwear as literally long underwear. Like I can still picture the men's version of it that just
Yeah.
looked like like tidy whiteys,
Yes,
like
and it still
long
had
version, right?
the hole,
Yes.
the crotch hole for
It still
men.
had that crotch, that
Yeah,
weird crotch, but it was just sagging lower,
it was so
and, like,
gross.
because the pants were dragging it down.
I must
Yeah,
have
not
not
comfortable.
I must have not owned my own pair of long johns. I must have owned your old pair of long johns. And we would go from Alabama all the way to Massachusetts for summer camp, and I would pack long johns. Like, why
'Cause it
would
got cold at night.
I know, but
Yeah.
was it really long john cold? Like, let's break this down.
No,
How
no,
cold could it possibly have been in Massachusetts over the summer? Like, how cold was it getting?
no, not that cold.
Was it
I
getting
mean,
50 degrees?
40s,
That sounds pretty cold.
40s, 50s.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty cold, I have to say. But
I mean,
mommy,
I just remember waking up in the morning, you had on several layers to go outside for that first hour, and then, by 9 o'clock, you were already in shorts.
it was like an award show. Like every scene there was like a different outfit. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like we were Diana Ross performing, and every time there was a new song, we came out in something different because it was like we got multiple seasons across the length
Yeah.
of a day. We were also wearing boxers as shorts. Did y'all do that? Was
Oh
that
my
your thing?
gosh. Yes. when I went on a teen tour in 1986, so the summer I was about to turn 16, we wore boxers for 6 weeks. Like, not just like in the bus, because we were on this bus for, 16 hour stretches. We would get out in
You'd be
public
you'd
in
be like
men's
at the
boxers.
Philadelphia Bell, and there you'd be at the Liberty Bell,
Yes.
and you know what they make for, if there any younger generation who's listening, being like, well, I wear boxers and they're fine shorts, but no, you're not actually wearing boxers. You're wearing
No.
shorts that look like boxers, but maybe they're that, like, with the waistband, and maybe they're even plaid and they're the same length that boxers would be, and you fold them over because they're too big on you. But no, we were literally wearing men's underwear
Men's boxers.
as
Yeah.
outerwear with the hole in it. So if you
Yeah,
sat
it
a
had the
certain way,
people,
yeah,
and not only that, the saggy butt, right? Like,
yeah,
the butt was not really a butt. It was just like a bunch of like
yes,
material
yeah.
flapping in the wind. It
Why?
couldn't have been less flattering on
Why?
me, in particular. And yet it was trendy, so I did it.
Why
Yeah.
why are boxers like that? Why is there the saggy
I
baggy
don't
butt?
know.
Like, they're not. It's not like
I
their
don't
butts
know.
hang low. Like, why?
I don't think they have saggy butts anymore. That might have been just like an 80s version of boxers too.
Right? Oh
I feel
yeah.
like the butt's no longer saggy,
It
but
was
there
like
was something weird and saggy
it
on
was
me.
like a pleated butt.
It
It
was,
was. It was a fashion thing. Like, yeah, the look and
yeah,
feel of underwear has changed. It
yeah, yeah. No,
There you
I'm not
go.
not doing that.
Also, you know what we didn't have in the 80s? Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe we did have it and we just didn't know about it. Like thong underwear. I feel like the people who were wearing thongs were like dancers, right? It
Yeah,
was it was a useful underwear. It had a purpose for jazzercise.
right.
But
And
no
let me
one
be clear.
who was wearing
Let
thong
me be
underwear
clear.
back then? Did it exist? I don't know. Thong leotards I know existed. But that's different than thong underwear.
I'll tell you what did exist is underwear that went up my butt, but not on purpose. So
Mm.
I understand what it felt like to have like that feeling, and it did not feel good. So I don't think I would have ever intentionally, and still wouldn't intentionally, buy thong underwear. I don't get it. I
Okay.
don't get it. I know it
Right.
reduces or eliminates a panty line, but I don't get it.
Mhm. So, by the way, you're like avoiding the word wedgie like it's a bad word. I don't know why you're not even
Oh,
saying it. Wedgie is
sorry,
not
I
a
didn't think about it.
wedgie's not a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
word.
wedgie.
It's just science.
It
Wedgie is
is.
not.
It
No, I
is.
had a friend who was horrified once that I didn't wear thongs, and she's like, "But I can see your panty lines," and I'm like, "Who cares?" So people know I'm
Right.
wearing underwear with these pants. I don't really care. We like it's I don't like wedgie underwear, which are thongs, by the way. They're not. Maybe I'm wearing them wrong.
And clearly you don't care because I can also see your bra right now. So
Oh yeah, this is a thing for you that you're like, oh, you can see a bra strap. No one cares. Who cares? And my sweater's off the shoulder. Okay, what you want me to wear?
right.
You want me to wear a
A strapless
strapless
bra.
bra?
Yeah,
No.
I do. I actually do.
Why don't I just take my
Or
bra
not.
off?
You look very flash dance. You look very
Yeah.
flash dance.
Can we also talk about another thing? When you get home from a long day, are you
It's
like
coming off.
you're
Yep,
taking
it's
off your
coming off.
bra? Yeah.
Yes,
That
ma'am. And
so
I'm
I
not even taking off my shirt sometimes. You know how to do it without taking off your
it's a
shirt, of
magic
course. That's
trick.
something you learn when you're like, yeah, well, like the
Yeah.
first year you actually start wearing a bra, that's the first time someone teaches you that, and you think that is the best magic trick ever.
Well, let me tell
Yeah.
you,
Like
I'm okay having
aside from making those wait, aside from making those paper things that you put on your
oh,
fingers to predict,
I could
who's
never
gonna marry who.
yeah,
Yeah, we're both doing it. Nobody can see it.
we're
But
doing
like
it.
people can
I
see it.
can't
Like
do it.
it looks like a
Yeah.
little pyramid, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, this, and like now pick a
Yes.
color. Now pick a
Red.
letter, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You learn to do that, and then you learn how to take off your bra without ever taking off the outer layer of clothing. Yeah, it is. There's something very satisfying about it.
Number 1, I never learned how to make one of those. You'll have to show me. Number
What?
2, yeah, I know, devastating.
Yeah.
Number 2. Number 2, I like, and this is an opinion that is controversial. I like wearing my bra. Okay? I feel like
Okay.
I feel like Janet Jackson in that Rolling Stone magazine cover with the guy who's holding her boobs up. That's how it feels to
Yeah.
me. That someone's just holding my boobs, and I'm pretty good with that. What I don't like wearing, pants, which we discussed before. I'm like, when I come home, I'd like to, and now my kids are older. I can't just take my pants off, and I never know who's going to be walking into my house. But okay, I'm going to be an
True.
empty nester in a couple years. Guess what's coming off when I get home? My pants.
Yeah. Aaron's very excited about that. So beware. I'm just going to say, beware, be careful, but Godspeed.
No pants in the house. People come in and they're going to be like, oh, do I need to take my shoes off? And I'm like, nope, but you
No,
got to
just your
take your
pants.
pants.
Uh-huh. Totally. All right. I learned something right before the new year. I was at a meeting. I go to this monthly meeting with fascinating people. I'll just leave it at that. We call it Conversation Street. And it's usually at this place in Chattanooga called iFixit. Do you know what iFixit is?
No, but I like to fix things. So is it like we've got Decatur makers, so it sounds something like that.
This is they're based in Chattanooga, but they are across the globe. They're online, and they have assembled the world's largest collection of basically repair guides. And they are known for being able, like, if you need to fix literally anything,
Yeah.
they have a manual or a guide for that.
Oh my gosh.
Anything.
I'm the
Anything.
manual and the guy. I fixed
Right.
something.
And
I just fixed something. Oh, I love it. I wonder if we have it. I fix it.
what did you fix? Wait,
Okay.
tell me what you fixed, and I'll tell
Okay.
you what I fixed.
Okay. So first of all, it's been raining in my pantry.
It's been raining.
Yeah. So I open up the pantry and there's like splashes of water everywhere. And immediately Aaron thinks, oh, it's iced because the the refrigerator is right next to it. And we'll do like the ice in a cup and we'll let some fall out for the dogs to get. Right. And sometimes
Okay.
the ice slides underneath the pantry door and it melts there. Right. But this was
Okay.
such a splishy splashy. I'm like, no, this is a mystery. This is coming from somewhere else. But I look up and I don't see any watermarks on the ceiling. So then, like the day before yesterday, it's like 7:30 in the morning. I open up the pantry. There's water coming out of the light fixture. I also hear
Oh, no.
Oscar. I hear Oscar in the shower, and his bathroom is right above there. So I run up there and I knock on the door, and I get, which no teenage boy ever wants his mother knocking on the door when he's in the shower. And I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Can I come in,
Right?
honey?
I just go. I go. It's raining in the pantry. I think it's coming from your shower. What are you doing differently? Right? Because it had
Yeah.
just started like a couple days before that. He goes, I'm not doing anything differently. I go, is the shower head, did you take it off of the wall and you're like using it like, when you use the hose or
Right.
whatever? Because I thought maybe
Right.
water
Right.
was like the caulking was missing and it was going somewhere. And I said, are you splashing out? Are you doing this? And he's like, no, I'm not doing nothing different. I go, nothing different's happening in the shower than it usually happens? No. Okay.
Which is also not a question a teenage boy wants his mother to ask.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay, so then eventually he gets out of the shower.
Nothing different is happening in the shower.
Lord. Poor guy. Oh
Poor
man.
guy. All right, keep going.
Oh God. So anyway, so he gets dressed, he comes downstairs, he's making breakfast or whatever. And so then I start troubleshooting. I'm running just the tub, I'm running the shower, I'm running this, but there's still like remnants of water probably stuck in the light fixture that's dripping. So I can't really
Yeah.
figure out what's happening. So then Oscar, right before he leaves, he turns to me and goes, oh, you know what?
Oh gosh.
The shower head is loose and spraying everywhere.
This would be what I was talking about.
And I go, right. I go, well, how long has it been happening? And he's like, for a few days. I'm like, well, that would coincide with it raining in the pantry. So
my gosh.
So he left, and like the hose needed to be tightened, right? Because he maneuvers
Right.
it, and it just loosened. So I'm trying to for first I put plumber's tape around the threads. It had some old stuff, and I put new stuff, and then I get the wrench and I tighten it back, and I crack it. because
Oh gosh.
I tightened it like one little notch too tight. So
Yeah.
I ran to the Ace Hardware and I got a new hose. And then I took the entire thing apart and put plumber's tape around everything that had a thread. And I tightened it up
Yep.
again and it fixed everything. It was just the loose shower head sprang probably back into the wall just a little bit. It was
Right.
going
Right.
behind the wall, going down a pipe, dripping into the pantry, making it rain. But now
I'm
it's done.
very proud of you. And by the way, when we've had leaks in our house before, it always comes through a light fixture because water will find the lowest point below itself, right?
Yeah.
So if it's a ceiling to this level, but
Yeah.
above it, the floor, the light fixture is going to be that lowest point. That's why it always drips through that. But
And
good job. And
water
guess what?
always finds the worst place to go,
The worst place and all of your food.
which is electricity.
You are literally not going to believe what I fixed.
The same thing.
The exact same thing.
Oh my
I
God.
can't believe it. Okay, so my shower, I can't believe this. My shower has 2 shower heads, but the one I use primarily, one's like sort of a mini rain shower, but it's not the best thing when I don't wash my hair, but like twice a week. So I use the one that's the handheld shower head. And I
Yeah.
don't always take it off, but every so often you need to take it off to get your back or whatever. So I took it off, and when I put it back on, the hose itself, I don't know what happened, but it was like that final straw.
Yeah.
It started spewing water, not from the
Oh.
shower head, but from the hose, like
Like it had cracked?
yes. But
Yeah.
it's like when you get into one of those fancy showers and it's got like the body shower and it's coming out like all up and down. So
You're
I'm
like,
like, oh my
"Ugh."
gosh, oh my gosh, right, stop. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, I can fix this because I'm thinking, do I need a whole new shower? That is same thing as you. So I used Chatty G, used our best friend. I took a picture. I'm like, this is what's cracked. I feel like I just need a new hose. What should I do? She sent me straight to like Lowe's or Home Depot. I think I ended up at Lowe's, and for $32, bought a new hose, brought it home. I didn't even use the plumber's tape because I thought I would, but it came with all the parts I needed, and
Yeah.
and I put it together, and I got one that actually is supposed to be able to be much more bendy and pliable.
Oh,
And I was so proud of myself.
good
And
job.
we're circling back to iFixit. The whole
Mhm.
point of iFixit is it was these engineers who started it. I'm obsessed with them. They all went to I think it's Cal Poly or Polytech. They're going to kill me, but I think it's Cal Poly, one of those technical schools in California. And their whole belief is don't replace it, repair it. And
Yeah.
we want to help you repair the things you have so that, it's all about not just saving the environment, but saving your sanity and figuring out ways to do it. So everything, literally, they have manuals for everything you can fix. There are certain things you'll go on and say, can I fix this? Like I have this newfangled toothbrush called a Surrey that I got because, I had one too many pop-up ads on Facebook, and that
Been there
that
about
wasn't
that.
working one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't working one time, and I told Kyle, who's one of the primaries at iFixit, I said, I went on and AI, before I even got to the iFixit site, said, well, iFixit says you can't replace this toothbrush. He goes, you're right. And what they do is they take things apart and put them back together, and they figure out how to fix it. He gave me one of their iFixit like home kits to fix things when it has a tiny little screwdriver and probably 50 little bits, right, to put
Mhm.
on it for different things.
Oh, I have one of those.
Well, I'm like, I don't know what all these parts do. And he's showing me and he goes, guess what this little bit head does? I'm like, what? He goes, it fixes the Happy Meal toys that come in a McDonald's Happy Meal. I go, who in the world wants to fix a Happy Meal toy? Just throw it away. He goes,
Collectors.
you can fix it. You
Yeah.
can fix it. Yeah.
And yeah,
So,
minimizes the trash, right? Also,
yeah.
I have to say
Yeah.
I replaced the O-rings. They're these little rubber rings
Yes.
that come in the ends of the hose, and they were
Yes.
they were not looking too good. So I replaced those, and they're like 3 cents,
Well, by the way, my hose came with two of those. So
Yes. So
yeah.
did
So
mine.
those
Yeah.
rubber things, yes. Yeah, which is good. Okay, all this to say is, so the last time we had this meeting, we're meeting at iFixit, and I'm
Okay.
obsessed with the whole concept and these guys. He knows Kyle, my friend Kyle, knows everything about everything. He really, I could sit and listen to him all day because you bring something up and there's a screen in the conference room where we meet. And as soon as you talk about something, he goes, "Oh, that reminds me." And in 10 seconds, he's brought it up, right? A video or something like that. Somehow we bring up this idea about the broken, this is a thing, the broken ice cream machines at McDonald's.
Yes.
Do you know when I say this, does that ring a bell for you? Because I had no idea what he was talking about.
Oh, there's a joke that the milkshake slash ice cream machines at McDonald's never work. The soft serve machines. They're always broken, but apparently they're also really difficult to clean. So there's a conspiracy theory that they're not actually broken, but the employees just don't want to turn them on because they're so insane to clean out. But also maybe they're always broken.
Okay. So I'm going to help solve this mystery today. And I had to take notes while Kyle was telling me this because I was so fascinated by it. I'm like, I've got to talk about this on the podcast. And I'm so glad this is like over a month ago. Okay. Number one is you are right. These ice cream machines, 1 out of 10 ice cream machines are broken at any given McDonald's in the country, which is a lot. Okay. And the other thing is the franchisees have to pay to repair all of these machines. Not only that, but they can only use the company that manufactures the machines to repair the machines. All right.
Mm.
It has some special key to get in. Not only that, but when they use this company to repair the machines, guess who gets a kickback every time this
Oh.
company repairs the machine?
McDonald's corporate.
McDonald's corporate.
That's
Yes.
insane. Is this tool on that keychain?
Okay, I'm going to keep going. Hold on.
Okay.
There's actually a guy who started a website called McBroken.com. Okay. I'm going to go there right this second because it is constantly updating how many machines in your area are not working and
People
across
report.
the country.
People are reporting in.
People, I
That's
think
so
I don't know
funny.
how he does it, but he is literally crowdsourcing and he is monitoring every machine in the country. So this says like right now, 12% of machines in the country are broken, but it starts going according to like this. So there's one near me. Chattanooga's looking pretty good, but there's some places like Corpus Christi, Texas. Sorry, Corpus Christi. 61.54% of your machines are broken. Anchorage, Alaska, 57.14%.
That's
Tacoma,
a
Washington,
lot.
50%. Right. They might only have like 2 McDonald's in these places, but half these machines are
Still.
broken. So this is crazy. So now I'm back to iFixit, right? They want to give you a chance to repair anything you have. So I don't know if I'm going to do this justice, but apparently when Trump took office, one of his campaign pledges was, and I'm not kidding, that he would make all of these ice cream machines work again. I don't know, right? Not just make America great again, make McDonald's ice cream machines work again, right?
My
Which is
God.
actually something I can get behind. Of all the things I've heard, that's probably one thing I can get behind. Let's make the ice cream machines work again. But there's this whole conundrum because they break down, the machines are really hard to fix, if not impossible. The franchisees have to use this company Taylor. So how do you get around it? Well, apparently the software that you have to access to fix the machine has a lock. It's like illegal for you to use any other key besides the one Taylor makes in order to access the software. So you literally can't fix the machine.
It's a
But
monopoly.
yeah, but Kyle, my friend Kyle, testified in court, right, to change this law and asking for an exemption to be able to repair these ice cream machines because of the locks on them. But there's all these things, right? I don't know
Oh
why
my
these laws were put into
gosh.
place, probably to protect these. Anyway, it's not
makes
just these ice cream machines, like HVAC,
I'm sure it's a
like
bunch of things.
machines, like
Yeah.
all these things have software locks on them so that not
Right.
everybody can do it.
Even like our
There was
cars. That's why they were like, "Oh, you can only
yes.
do this at the dealership."
Yeah. And by the way, there was a startup company that made a tool to fix the ice cream machine. They figured this out, right? And they actually got permission from Taylor, from the company 20 years ago to do this. But McDonald's corporate, dun, 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 this is like for, the the evil McDonald's corporate, sent a letter to all the franchisees saying that they can no longer, they are forbidden to use this tool that this startup created with permission of Taylor, the company that made the ice cream machines. McDonald's said they cannot use this tool in order to access the machines to fix them. And so that startup company was driven out of business and is no longer in business. So the saga continues. The saga continues. Kyle and his team at iFixit are determined to figure this out. They actually, end of a long story, they purchased their own McDonald's ice cream machine. They are so determined to figure out how to access this and to make it repairable for not only franchisees, but I guess anybody else who's willing to invest in buying this 300-pound McDonald's ice cream machine, because don't replace it, repair it. We're going to repair the world.
This goes along with our whole thing of we're the troubleshooters. Alison and I, we love to fix things, both human and in contraptions. We love to fix it. So, well, thanks for listening to the latest Sis and Tell podcast. Don't forget to share us with your friends, share us with your family, share us with your foes.
As always, this has been Amanda and Alison with a whole lot of talk about a whole lot of nothing. We'll catch you next time.